Brothers and sisters, Trinity to Guzman coming at you right now from the jungles of Peru. I just found this amazing little stream over here to walk up and film this video for you by. And I'm filming this video because I'm so inspired to share ayahuasca with the world. I've had such a life-changing experience with the medicine over the past year that I've been living in Peru, sitting with the medicine on a regular, almost weekly basis. And every single ceremony that I have, I always get something new. I always let go of something or discover something about myself. And most importantly, I always just come back to my center, to my truth. And in this retreat that I just had, there was 4 ceremonies over 10 days. And it was so profound. Each ceremony gave me something, of course, like I said, just different and powerful and profound and deep. And I can use these words to talk about it, but it's like nothing will ever really like show you what an ayahuasca ceremony or retreat is like, because with a retreat there's 3 or 4 ceremonies and a very specific diet that so that each ceremony that you have, you just go deeper and deeper and deeper. And for me, it was like I saw so many things about the self-sabotage layers that I've had, that have really just kept me from creating what's most important to me, kept me from living the life that I'm really here to live, purpose. And see, there's all these different things that we have in our lives, whatever it is, whether it's lack of worthiness or blocks to receiving or feelings of not deserving. Like, this is what I saw in my ceremonies, like we grow up in these societies, in these cities, in the world where, we're taught to be mediocre, unfortunately. Like, a quote that comes to mind right now is, we're all born great, but we learn mediocrity. And unfortunately, we're brought up in a world, in a society where that's the way that the society is designed. It's that there's a few people in power and then everybody else are kind of just like workers. And because of this, we're not taught our greatness. We're not taught from the first day that we are born that you are an ultimate creator, and that you can have and do and be anything that you want in the world. Imagine if children in the world were brought up that way, that they're reminded from birth that they are pure consciousness, that they are the ultimate creators of their lives and their reality, and that they can have anything that they want. Unfortunately, that's not how we grew up, and so we have to relearn this, and let go of the things that keep us playing small. And so for me, that was a huge weight and release off my shoulders, off my whole being. And I'm making this video, 1, to share a little bit about my retreat with you in my dieta, and 2, to give you some advice for like anybody who's called to retreat, who's wanting to do a retreat or coming to Peru. First and foremost, check in with yourself. Really see if you're serious about this work, because it's not easy, not at all. You really go into the depths, and there's a lot of shadow work where you're really going into the depths and the parts of yourselves that, are ugly to look at. Parts of yourselves, maybe past lovers or relationships that you've treated badly, or certain ways of being or habits or patterns or ways of thinking that don't serve, certain unconsciousness, maybe reacting to people, whatever it is. I'm sure in your own reality, in your own mind, what doesn't serve you or what's out of alignment. And I'm really just sharing this because ayahuasca is only here for you, and a retreat specifically, like a dieta where you just go deeper and deeper and deeper. Really check in with yourself, because it's not easy, and it's only for the people. This is my opinion, of course, but I truly believe that, a retreat or a dieta, an ayahuasca alone, is only for the people who are serious about their work, about their conscious expansion, about their growth, about returning to love, to the heart, to what matters most. And so with all of this being said, like, 1, here, I have some more advice actually. 1, check in with yourself, make sure you're serious. Two, another thing that I want to share that, it's not to instill fear, but it's just so that you're aware. It's that with ayahuasca coming to the world as much as it has been over the past few years or the past decade, I really believe that ayahuasca is coming to the world just like yoga and meditation have to remind us of our truth, of who we really are. That ayahuasca is coming and it's here to really bring us back to ourselves. And it's going to be just as big as yoga or meditation. And what else I wanted to share is that with the commercialization or with ayahuasca being more popularized, it's been unfortunately so like commercialized. And so there's other people that are out there that are just there to make money. And so most definitely, if you're looking for a retreat, I'm really happy you're watching this video because you're not just coming to Peru and look and go into the jungle like a lot of people used to do like 10, 20 years ago when there wasn't information online, and that you really just educate yourself and you tune in to the intentions behind the people who are offering a retreat to you, most importantly, and you follow your own heart, your own guidance. You are your own master, your own guru, your own teacher, and nobody can convince you or tell you anything other than what you know deep down inside is your truth. Follow your truth, whatever that means, you know. And this isn't even to do with like ayahuasca, but I want to share this with you that in your life, follow your truth. Even if that means not giving something to somebody who wants something from you or disappointing somebody, speak your truth first and foremost, follow your heart. And that's the only way that you'll create the life and step forward into the reality that you want to create that's most important to you know? And what else do I want to share? For anybody who's looking into a retreat, it's also really important to know how to hold your own space. Of course, like a curandero and a shaman is the person who serves the ayahuasca to you. They're there to protect you and to hold the space for you. And of course, a really good curandero will protect you and keep you safe. But it's really important. I feel really called to share with you right now how to hold your own space. And first and foremost, it's so simple. It's through intention and through like an invocation. And so for me, I use an invocation where all I do is I invite, divine love and Christ consciousness. And I use Christ consciousness, but you can use whatever words you want to really call forth the, God light, God consciousness, Christ consciousness, Buddha light, Shiva light, whatever you want to call it. It's the absolute existence and truth that is. And you invoke that. And so you say that 3 times because 3 is a very powerful number. And so for me, the way that I share it and I say it when I really just have that intention to protect myself is I call forth divine love and Christ consciousness. Only the beings who come through divine love and Christ consciousness, and all the beings who come through divine love and Christ consciousness. You say that 3 times, and you literally go, and it's like you create this bubble around you where only the beings of divine love and Christ consciousness are able to be in your space. Because, when you take ayahuasca, especially when you do a retreat or a dieta where you're going deeper and deeper and deeper, you're opening so many portals, literally speaking, and that's the curandero's job, to keep you safe so that only the beings with good intentions who are here to help you are allowed in your space. And again, I share this for awareness, not to scare you. And yeah, that's my advice. Follow your own truth, follow your own guidance, know how to protect yourself, keep yourself space, really check in with yourself to make sure you're serious about your work, because ayahuasca isn't a game, not at all. But if you're willing to go deep, and you're willing to really go into the depths of the unconscious of all the things that, might be ugly to look at, the shadows, then ayahuasca is the most powerful way that I've ever discovered, I've ever experienced, to literally feels like clearing lifetimes in a night. Oh my God, there's so much more I can say about it, but with that all being said, I just wanted to also tell you about the website that I've created. It's ayahuascahealings.com, and it's a site. I just came here to the jungle to help my friend, a dear, incredible, just earth angel brother who's just like a heart on like with like legs and arms, and he's just so incredible. And I'm here to help him to launch his retreat center and share this medicine with the world. And I've made this site that I've been working on now for a little while, and that I will continue to work on to share the medicine of ayahuasca, because like I said, I've never seen anything help so many people so deeply, and never had my own life transformed so powerfully. And so check out the site. It's a resource for anybody who's a first timer or experienced drinker with ayahuasca. I also saw that I meant to create a forum so that anybody and everybody who's called to and finds the site can come together and communicate and talk about your experiences with ayahuasca. So check out the site. I'm so grateful to be sharing this video and to share this resource with you. And even though I'm here to help share this retreat center, I'm even gonna say, like, don't just come because I'm saying or inviting you. I say follow your own truth first and foremost. That's the most important thing. So with that all being said, thank you so much for watching this video, for feeling the call to ayahuasca, truly. Because I really believe the people who are called to ayahuasca are the people who are here to ground this new reality and the new values and the heart presence into the world. So thank you so much. I thank you and send so many blessings to you on your path, and maybe look forward to seeing you in Peru.